Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your love reading for May 2025. This is a general reading for all of my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming next in love? It is a psychic prediction. I'll be using some initials and some charms. Let's see what Spirit has for you for some channeled messages for May. What's coming towards you? Please take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. But I can't believe it's May. I don't know about you guys, but I can't believe it's May already. How is that possible? Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for my Libras? What's coming their way? What is it that you want them to know? I call in all my spirit guides. I ask that you guide me with loving messages. I am listening for you now. I have a mountain, challenges to overcome and disputes, overcoming an obstacle. They're saying seeing something more clearly. So maybe in the month of May, something, we get a solution. We get a solution to something that's been happening with you and a person. We are trying to figure something out, to spend more time together or to overcome some kind of challenge. But I do feel like it's coming to light. I do feel like I'm seeing it more clearly. So something is breaking. Something is breaking. I have thorns, pain, protection, or a lesson in love. Am I going to be hurt? So there's a fear here of if I don't overcome this obstacle or we don't figure things out, am I going to get hurt? So we don't know the answer to that yet, Spirit said. Okay. And I have a crown, honoring each other's worth and respect. I almost feel like we are trying to reinvest in this connection, that if it's a new connection, it would be give it time, invest in it, respect each other, trust each other. Let's get one more. And I have a handshake, an agreement, mutual respect. Yeah, there's a feeling of, you know what? Let's treat each other kindly. Let's just be good to each other and see where this goes. Okay. Let's not put doubt or worry or mistrust where it's not necessary, because maybe we're both realizing that those are old wounds that surface and it's maybe not the person that's right in front of us. So are we taking out kind of old baggage on somebody new? Maybe that's what's going on. Spirit, please share with me for my Libras. Tell me about this respect. Respect is key. I have a Two of Wands. I have a King of Wands. I have a King of Cups. And I have a Seven of Cups. I'm going to put it in the category of the obstacle is eliminating the options, that we're moving to the next level, that it's I need to know that you only want to be with me. And I'm going to say whether it's a commitment or a exclusivity would be probably better, stage, but it is a feeling of no, I'm not with you just for one thing. It's like overcoming the obstacle of I'm not just with you for sex. I like you. I want to be with you. It's going well. Let's not put any pressure on each other. Let's just respect each other. Okay. And this King of Wands and this King of Cups is, I guess their true feelings are coming forward. We're getting further and further away from these thorns, this feeling of, is it going to work or isn't it going to work? This is turning into, I do have feelings for you. I have genuine feelings for you. And I'm going to say they're very real at this king level. So I wouldn't be second guessing what this person is thinking and feeling. And if you are being very intimate with this person and you feel like it's crossing your mind, like that's all they want, maybe we're being very intimate because we're totally into each other. So I don't think that that's all they want. Look at their words, look at their actions. I'm going to say totally into you, because but in a good way, not just, for a lot of reasons, not just sex. So I think, yeah, Ace of Swords, true feelings are being revealed. I think that's what's going to happen in May, that whoever you're thinking of or whoever's coming into your life right now, that they are just going to be open. They're going to be honest. Maybe we have a little bit of a, back and forth energy of you only want one thing. You only come over here for one thing. We don't ever do anything else. So we want to be careful with that. Okay. So look at their actions. You want to make sure that, you're going out with friends. You want to make sure that you're out in public. You want to make sure that you're meeting other people that are in their lives, in your life. You want to go out to dinner, go to a movie. You want to be doing other things than being just physical. The physical is great in the beginning, but it's not that's not all there is. So we do want to be doing other things. Spirit, please share with me. I have a sword and scale, the truth, justice, balance, law, playing fair, legal matters. Somebody may have still some, maybe that's the mountain to climb. Somebody could be going through some court issues right now. They could be finalizing a divorce. They could be filing for divorce. They could have legal issues with child custody. So maybe we just have kind of like a pile of stuff on our plate that we have to get through, and maybe it feels like a mountain. But Spirit's giving you some solutions, and you're going to start to see it more clearly. So that feels like it will open up a little. I have being still. Okay, a still, culture, fine-tuning, purifying, a filter. I like the filter part. Purifying. Almost this feeling of don't sugarcoat it. Okay, don't tell me what you think you want that you think I want to hear. Okay, tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what you mean. Don't like go around just because you don't want to upset me in any way. I'm a big person. I can handle it. So there's a sense of kind of cutting to the chase, just tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. So maybe we're getting closer with being brutally honest. And that's, I feel like that's good. I feel like that opens us up, that we almost to the point where the honesty is filled with tears sometimes, that I'm upset. I need to tell you this. I need to share this. I need to get it off my chest. I need to get it out. So maybe we have some really vulnerable moments. This is a transition, Spirit saying. We're going deeper, definitely going deeper. So I'm going to say it comes with some deeper emotions. Comes with deeper trust. Okay. I have a telephone, messages, reaching out, throat chakra, talking through things, communicating more, being more open, being honest. Okay. I have happening soon. The situation or event in question is unfolding very soon. So right now the timeline is we are about to enter. I feel like we're about there. It's a train. It looks like a train station. So we're about to get onto the train. Like I'm waiting for the train to pull in. I'm going to get on this train and it's going to bring us to a new destination. So I do feel like we are definitely going into the next stage, the next level. Now you could be in a new relationship or this just comes into you and we go through these kinds of stages relatively quickly. I have an optical illusion, not what it seems, a mirage, hocus pocus, sleight of hand. That's that feeling I said, a moment ago of don't sugarcoat it. Okay, tell me as it is. I want to know the truth. I want to see what's going on. I don't want you to just say everything's going to be okay. Give me the facts. Okay, if you have to file for a divorce, what stage are you in? Okay, if you're in a divorce, what stage are you in? How much time do you have? What's going on? Don't sugarcoat it and say, oh, everything's going to be fine and it's not any of your concern. And it doesn't affect you, because it does. If you're sharing your life with somebody and they have a major thing on their shoulders and they're thinking about it and they have to get through it, and you're going to start sharing your life with that person, it becomes a part of your life because they're thinking about it or they're going to talk about it. So you do need to know. You do need to know. So that's what it feels like. Just tell me, okay? Don't just kind of give me this blanket of everything's going to be okay. So there's a truth happening around this connection, a brutally honest truth. Let's get some initials. First initials, last initials. Let's see, maybe we'll spell your person's name that you're thinking of right now, or who's coming into your energy, or who you'd like to come into your energy for the next level. I have the letter N. I have an O. I have a Q. I have an N. A. R. M. G. U. Z. R. R. E. I. Let's get a few more. The letter V. L. G, and a letter G. Okay, so some of you, that could be first initials, last initials, and maybe we spelt the whole name. Sometimes we get that. Let me know in the comments. Spirit, tell me about this connection. Right now, I feel like we have to be brutally honest with ourselves. We have to be vulnerable. We have to admit that we don't want to see other people. We want, what's the next level? We want to level this up. So that, I feel like, is what we're going to go through over the next few weeks. So next week's month, something like that. Spirit, please share with me what is going on around my Libra's energy. I have breakfast in bed. That feels very romantic. It feels also, I'm staying over more. I used to laugh when my husband and I were first together. He's like, "Do you want a drawer?" You know, I'm like, "No, I don't need a drawer. I have a suitcase." I used to just go back and forth when we would stay together. But it was a feeling of, intimacy and spending more time together, waking up to you. Maybe we're crossing over into, we're finally intimate and somebody's staying over. They never slept over before. Now they're sleeping over. So we could be entering into that phase. I have beautiful love letters, messages. I want you to know I love you. So we could cross over into, I really care about you. I have deep feelings for you, but these feelings are going deeper and deeper. So it could be, I love you and I love you too, you know. So, just this, I love you too energy. So maybe we're just there, we're there, we're admitting our feelings. I have good morning texts when I'm not with you. You're the first thing I think of. You're the last thing I think of when I go to bed. So definitely we're connected. I would say we're connected. I have romantic evenings, candle. I mean, we are in the honeymoon stage. We are entering the honeymoon stage. Hold my hand. We hold hands in the car. This person could be very affectionate. That's nice. Crossing a parking lot, holding hands in a car. I just always want to be in contact with you. I want to be connected to you. So that feels really nice also. Let's get some charms. Let's see if they'll give us some additional clues with some charms. Right now, it feels pretty good. It feels like if there's somebody in your energy that you're thinking of, it's definitely moving in the direction of I love you and you love me. And it's getting better, I'm going to say. Let's see what the charms are saying. But I've got, they're saying I've got lots to work with. So this person could have a lot to offer, or there's a lot of possibilities here in this connection, that whatever hurdle that we have to get through, once that we get that kind of out of the picture, it's, it's kind of smooth sailing. We can make this relationship be whatever we want it to be. So I'm going to say possibilities open up. I have the letter Y. I have a K. I have a Aries energy. Okay. I have a big ladybug. Ladybug luck. Okay, lucky ladybug. Look for a ladybug. You might see it. Doesn't have to be a real ladybug. Sometimes it's a ladybug tattoo. Could be a piece of jewelry. Could be artwork. Could be some kind of, little thing that's on a desk. But it could be just a ladybug. Look for ladybugs. Lucky. I have an Aquarius energy. Okay. I do have a couple of bags. I'm just going to use the word shopping. Some people love to shop, some people don't. But I do feel like somebody in this connection loves to shop. Okay. Whether they're buying stuff all the time or they just like to look. I just feel like they're a shopper. Some people, that's their entertainment. They like to surf online and they're always looking something up. It doesn't mean they're buying it, but they like to look things up. So I've got somebody who just as a hobby is a shopper. I'm going to say it that way. So if you're a shopper, they're a shopper. Okay, what is this? Okay, that's a bottle of wine and 2 wine glasses. And then here's another wine glass. I'm going to put this together. I'm going to say romantic evenings. Okay, that I think the romantic evenings turn into these like sleepover parties. And maybe that's the next level. That's we're now intimate. And it's, do you want to stay over? We wake up, we have breakfast. Get ready for the day, whatever it is. But I feel like it's this romantic evening. It's more time together, Spirit's saying. So instead of just being a date and then we go home, it's maybe we're starting to spend the whole weekend together, or we're spending a whole day and then the whole night, and then we go home the next day to get ready for work. But we're spending more time, definitely, is a feeling. I have a school bus, so I'm going to say possibly school-age children. Somebody could still have children that when they're not with you, they could be with the other parent. Maybe it's like a alternating custody, something like that every other weekend. But somebody who may still have children in the school systems. Okay, I've got, this looks like wave your magic wand to me. That's how it feels. It's like a star and a wand, and it just feels like all your wishes are going to come true. It just felt like wave your magic wand. I have a cat and I have a bird cage, and how that just came into me was, I feel like I just caught you, like the cat who's caught the canary, and that ring next to it is, I've caught the person that I want to spend my life with. I've caught you and I love you. And whether we're talking about a future, it could be in the back of our heads, that this is somebody I could see myself with, or I want this to last forever, Spirit just said. So you could just be saying that. You could be pillow talk in the middle of the night and just saying, I want to feel this way for the rest of my life, because I'm falling in love with you and I'm just so happy in this moment. So it's up to us to keep it, Spirit saying. It's up to us to keep it going, which feels wonderful. I love that. I have an electric guitar and I'm just going to say, I wish. It has little wings on it. And I feel like somebody, if they lived in a perfect world, they wish that they could play an instrument. So whether they play one or not, it was more of a, I wish I could play like that. I wish I could play an instrument. I really appreciate other people's talent, something along those lines. But the charms are beautiful. I think that they're giving us a little insight as to what is happening in this connection. And I definitely love the idea of taking it to the next level and taking the romance to a next level. Spirit, tell me what else you need me to know today for May. What is coming our way? I have a 10 of Swords. I have a Knight of Wands. I have an Ace of Cups. And I have a Fool. So what I said a moment ago with in your arms, and I'm so happy, and it's a feeling of, please don't take this away. I'm so in love with you. And that ace comes in and your person says, I'm not going to take this away. I'm not. I'm happy with this also. I don't want this to end either. So there's this sense of it's just so good. Your first reaction is, what if this goes away? And we don't want to go there. We want to think about, this is just the beginning of a long life together, or look at all the years that we can have together and all the possibilities that we can have together and all the things that we can do and share. We just found each other, really. It's a relatively new beginning, or a brand new beginning with this Fool. So we don't want to be worried about it being taken away from us right when it's the best that it can be, right? And it will get better, but you don't want to be starting to think about, I just made beautiful, passionate love to you, and I feel euphoric. And then your next thought is, what if somebody takes this away from me? Like, that's not how Spirit wants you to think. They want you to say, I'm enjoying this. This is amazing. I'm so grateful. So I get it. I get it. When it's good, we sometimes think that, I don't know, do we think that we're not worthy of good? We have the ability to have good things happen to us, not just once, but over and over and over again. Okay, so we can accept this, and we can enjoy this, and we can know that it can get better, and we can know that we can have this love, and we can continue. So just because in the past we've had pain doesn't mean that that's what's coming next. Okay, so what if we just keep having this? Bottom of my deck, I have a 4 of Wands and a Sun. This person wants this also. This person wants this also. I love you. I love you too. So that is really what we're talking about here, that we've got somebody who is thinking the same thing you're thinking, that, yeah, this is amazing. I want to sleep over. I don't want to leave. I want to stay right here in your arms all night long. And are you going to cook me pancakes in the morning? You know, I like pancakes. You know, so it's just this feeling of, I want to be with you, and maybe I want to be with you forever. So don't worry about it's going to be taken away from us. You know, we are allowed in our lifetime to have good things happen, not just like once, every once in a while. We're allowed to have good thing after good thing after good thing happen to us. Okay, so just focus on the good. Focus on what's right in front of you. If this is happening right now, just say, thank you, God. If this is not in your life yet, just say, this is the kind of love I want, and manifest it, and we'll claim it together at the end. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. I love hearing stories from your past. I love to know all about you. I want to know more. It's uncanny what we have in common. We have a lot in common. We love our time together. It's easy. It flows. There's a sense of simplicity to it. It's easy being vulnerable with you with no hesitations. I want to share with you. I'm opening up. We're going deeper, they said. So this is definitely next level. I mean, whatever level you're at, it's next level. So it's good. It's really nice. And I have, our time feels limited, and I want to hold this moment forever. And I get that. I want to stand still. I want to make sure that I remember this. I want to make sure that it doesn't ever go away or be taken away from me. But what you want to do is say, I love this moment. I'm grateful for this moment. And I know there's so many more to come. It's unlimited. the possibilities of this connection. This is going to be a beautiful connection. Absolutely gorgeous. The sky is blue, the flowers are blooming, the birds are chirping, you know, like welcoming spring, like welcome spring, welcome love. I want to thank Spirit for this connection today. How gorgeous. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel, and I'll put those in the description and in the comments. Have a great May, everybody. And I would say spring is blooming love for you, my Libras. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.